Well, hello. If you love bluebells, countryside and a few hills, then this is absolutely wonderful little short route. We started in Holmbury St Mary, you can see at the top there. We cycle down, we go and visit the Bluebells at Wallace Wood, and then the wonderful church that they've got there, St John the Baptist, which is also surrounded by bluebells. And then you can work your way round and work our way back up. There's a few gravel sections that we've got there, past wonderful old houses, then head your way up back into where it gets darker green, that's the hills, past the Mullard Labs, which are part of the University College of London, and then back to the beginning. And we took a little stop off to go a little bit further on into the village of Holmbury St Mary because it's quite pretty. So that's our route for today, and let's have a little follow through of what we're doing. Now I forgot to carry the camera, so I forgot to bring my camera to do a time lapse, but here we go. So we're leaving the car park where we did, and we stopped for lunch very quickly in a little village, and then worked our way on to Wallace Wood, and then from there you'll see that was a little detour, and then there's another little detour here to St John the Baptist Church, and we retrace our steps, get back on quite a bit of gravel around there, follow our way around the south, back a bit more gravel past a big house. Then we stopped for a cup of tea here, and then headed up into the hills, back up towards Holmbury St Mary, round, had a look at the little village, and then back to the car. It's only about 17 miles and about 400 to 500 feet of climbing. Very, very straightforward route. So we begin opposite Holmbury St Mary garage, and you can see it there. There's quite a long lay-by, enough room for about 20 cars, and then we went out and we stopped for lunch in this little village called Forest Green because it was quite late in the day for us. Well, normal for us, but late in the day for most people. And we stopped there, had a quick bite to eat, really pretty pond, and then down towards Wallace Wood where we stopped to look at the bluebells. You can see how pretty it is, really lovely bit of woodland. And we stopped and had a proper walk around. You'll have to leave your bike where it is, you can't ride your bike in, but you can just lock it up to the gate or around, it's all locked up there. No one's going to pinch it because nobody really knows that this place exists. Then we came out and we followed round and we headed off to St John the Baptist Church, which is really, I think, still officially in the village of Wallace Wood. That's definitely worth a good walk around. Very pretty little church, tucked away in the middle of nowhere, loads of places to leave your bike. And you can go inside as well. Wasn't as bright as that. I've pushed the ISO up for getting a bit of footage there. That was done on my phone though. But the cherries were out, the bluebells were out, the wood anemone were out. It's spectacular. And then we head off from there, follow the route around. This is where make sure you'll need to have gravel tyres on. So really, you need to be around 32 plus to make sure you've got something. And then we stopped here at another pond. All the houses around there are absolutely monstrous in the most beautiful situations. Not the sort of thing that I'm ever likely to own, but my house has windows and so do theirs, so we've got that in common at least. And a doorway. We have grass, and then we work our way back past the Mullard Labs, which is part of the University College London, through the hills. Some of them are quite steep, some of the banks had closed, and there were some trees across, but then eventually you get down, and we stopped in the village of Holmbury St Mary just to have a look around, and it's a beautiful church there, and we just had a short stop and then headed back to the car. So here's our route. You'll find it on the Paul and Diane on the Tandem page. On Komoot there's a link to the export to GPS device if you want a GPX file, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video. So have a great day, bye, and enjoy the ride.